In the presentation trailer, director of Super Smash Bros. Series, Masashiro Sakurai, states that the decision to include the character of Bayonetta into the franchise came as a result of the Super Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot results, in which fans from Europe, America, and worldwide voted Bayonetta as their #1 choice for fan-acclaimed characters to be included into the game. So Nintendo is saying that the addition of a character that goes against the family-friendly and moral reputation that the company has established and earned over decades is the result of peer pressure by the older gaming community and a desperate attempt by the company to try to increase their appeal to this older demographic. Note, Nintendo is trying to be cool by doing what the older kids want him to do. When Nintendo sold its principles and morality to try to be acknowledged by older fanboys and adults and to get them to say how cool Nintendo is, that's when I stopped believing in Nintendo. The main problem with the addition of the character of Bayonetta into the franchise is the effects that this sexually heavy character has in the lives of both underage players and the millions of children who look up to Nintendo in the early years of their lives for entertainment and to discover the first interests they have in their entire life. The exposition of sexual material to children in any platform, being a movie, a comic book, an image, a video, or a sound, and of course, video games, lead directly into an early sexual awakening, meaning that the kid instinctively will look at the big breast, butt, or sexual poses and will start getting sexually aroused and begin looking for more of this material / experiences. Then she proceeds to link to an article by Carolyn C. Ross, MD, MPH, about the effects of sexual exposure. And then I can't give the link because I can't just read that whole thing. There's countless of articles on the matter, and yet somehow this topic doesn't get nearly the attention it should on the media. Even if I didn't have a huge array of surveys and studies to back me up on my statements, which I do, note, and sadly there isn't as many people as there should be studying the effects of highly sexual content in children and adults. Continue. I have all of my friends and my own life experience. I have also firsthand witnessed the effects on other people's children from 9 years of age and younger, and even strangers' kids less than 10 years old in playgrounds talking about pornography and about fantasizing with movie and video game characters to other children who weren't aware of these adult topics. It has become harder and harder every year to find kids my children can be friends with because every child all the way from 6 years and up are already actively thinking and exposing other children to the sexual material they get their hands into, and this curiosity is begun by adult movies and games such as Bayonetta. Overage fans reading this know that this is true, and there's countless of articles, podcasts, polls, etc. online of everyday people as well as celebrities giving testimony of how they got their first sexual arousals from reading comic books and looking at the characters engaging in sex or being drawn extra voluptuous, or watching a movie with protagonists over sexualized, watching animes, and playing video games where characters are portrayed in a sexually heavy manner. Then she goes ahead to give another link. Every fanboy / girl out there got aroused as children or gets aroused still as teenagers and adults when they read comic books, watch animes, or play video games where their male/female characters are over-sexualized in little to no clothes, or being sexually suggestive. Every male and female friend I have has admitted to me how their sexual awakening began as children under 10 years of age when they watched this anime, read that comic book, or play a video game and saw a female/male character be overly sexual. This is a situation that everybody and every fan reading this letter knows to be true, but will deny only so they can get the character they want to play as, regardless of the repercussions that it has on younger children who are not teenagers or overaged. Generally, teenagers and adults without children think only of themselves and their ambitions, and it isn't until they have to care for somebody else that they waken to the fact that they need to protect others. Children all over, who are the main consumers of Nintendo, toys, merchandise, and video games, are counting on Nintendo to take care of them and their childhoods.